Well, good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us here in the Psychic Flow. We are so glad to be here and have you with us. It's wonderful. We're going to have a great time. We have a special guest tonight with us. The lovely Laura Romeiro is with us. Thank you and welcome, Laura. Thanks for being with us tonight.
Great to be here. Great to be here. Thank you for having me on tonight.
Oh, my pleasure. And everybody's looking forward to it. So before we start discussing your background a little bit and what you're working on, let me just hit a couple of high notes here. Tiffany, when is our New Year's? Do we have a link for our New Year's Eve circle? Maybe we want to put that out. Let you know this is my last show before Christmas, and we will not be back until January, the first week in January. So, but we do have a New Year's Eve circle, spiritual message circle. Hi, Kavita. Hi, Robert. Hi, Ruth. If you'd like to join us for that, it's the first time we're doing it. So we'll see if it works out, if it's going to be fun. No link yet for our New Year's Eve special. But that is, I don't know what date that is. Well, the 31st. It's 8 p.m., right? New Year's Eve is the 31st, 8 p.m., Goldylocks Productions. So there you go. So keep tuned for that. We have a big collection of people joining us on Rumble. We're very glad to have them. Thank you for joining us. YouTube is live. The Psychic Medium of Sarasota on Facebook is live. Twitter or X live. Psychic Medium Carolan Carey is live. What else do we have? Can't think. All audio platforms, and we will read anything that we get, any validations from the lovely messages that we get. I will read them out to you so you feel included in the show. If you are watching if you're listening instead of watching. And what else do I have to tell you? I guess that's it. I do have a little prayer to read, and then we will open it up with discussing Laura's, what she's up to, what she's doing, what she's been doing. And you can check out your website while you're waiting for a reading is, let me see, is it Angels and Healing Light, Laura?
Yes, it is.
.com. Okay, angelsandhealinglight.com. She has a lot of exciting new ideas and things she's doing, so we will talk to her about that. Let me just read this little prayer. Let's see if I can pull it up without disconnecting myself as usual. Okay, here we go. So this is 25 religious Christian Christmas songs and hymns, prayers and blessings. I thought this one was kind of nice. Let's see, are there any other ones? Yeah, I think we'll read this one. Okay. Here we go. Let your goodness, Lord, appear to us, that we, made in your image, conform ourselves to it. In our own strength, we cannot imitate your majesty, power, and wonder, nor is it fitting for us to try. But your mercy reaches from the heavens through the clouds to the earth below. You have come to us as a small child, but you have brought us the greatest of all gifts, the gift of eternal love. Caress us with your tiny hands, embrace us with your tiny arms, and pierce our hearts with your soft, sweet cries. That is Saint Bernard of Clairvaux wrote that. So there you go. I hope you like that. Thank you. And welcome to the show. All right. Let me say hello to a couple of people. See Ruth. Oh, yes. Thank you. My birthday is tomorrow. Thank you, Ruth. Not that I forget, but you might. Who else is on here? Ruth, Robert, Nita, Lee. Hello, Robert Myers. I said that. Okay. All right, Laura. What have you been up to? You've got some beautiful candles going.
Oh, do I ever?
With your angel reading.
I can't stop.
You can't stop the candles.
I can't stop making them. They are coming out fast and furious. I'm working on the Christmas scents, of course, right now. So I have frankincense and myrrh and Christmas cheer, which smells like Christmas morning by the fire. And it's just so beautiful. I have a couple of nice wintry outdoor scents. And it's hard to stay focused kind of on the seasonal things because there are so many scents that I'm making and working on. I always feel like a kid in a candy store. Every time I make a candle, you could just smell it, and I'm just, oh, this is the greatest thing ever. So yeah, get a little passionate about it, I guess, but I'm really enjoying it.
And are they available on your website?
Not yet. I just, I've got some pictures taken, some descriptions, but I haven't uploaded everything yet. I keep getting distracted by the artistic process, so probably not very good, but you can always email me or, reach out to me via email, and I'll be happy to answer any questions, send pictures. But they're all soy candles, clean scents, and every single one of them, there's so much that I put into every single one of them, and definitely even little safety tests to make sure that they burn safely. So they make great gifts for yourself or for anyone else, but they're just nice to have around.
Oh, they're beautiful. Laura gifted me a couple, and they're absolutely gorgeous, and enjoy them. Gave one to my daughter. She was very happy about that.
Oh, good.
What is your email that they can reach you at? And you can get Laura through the website as well. Did you want to give your email out or not?
Yep, it's Laura at angelsandhealinglight.com.
Great. Now that one also, you can reach out for Laura. You're still doing angel readings?
Yeah.
On occasion?
You certainly can. Angel readings, healing. I do a variety of healing, but it's all just very spiritually based and pretty effective, I think.
I agree. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate how much you do for us. Also, how is your channeling going?
Oh, the book. I'm writing the book, and I'm still working on that. It's been a little bit slow, but I'm still working on writing the book. It's really interesting, and I can't wait to finish it. I don't know when that's going to be. I don't think it's going to be much longer, but it's so kind of overwhelming, the information, and so I almost want to be done with it because it's just like, oh, kind of profound sometimes, and it makes me a little nervous. Some of it makes me nervous because of the message. Not the messages are not bad at all, but it's just that they're so different than what we experience on a daily basis. It's almost like it's a little bit of nervous love, I guess.
Okay.
Nervous about it.
And how did your relationship start? You were an angel intuitive. How did your relationship with the angels start?
Well, very interestingly, I really never thought that you'd meet an angel until you died and went to heaven. Of course, I knew about guardian angels as a kid, but I was at a Reiki share and worked on someone. I didn't really properly prepare and protect myself. And I ended up working on someone that had some real issues. And so I got a little bit of a spiritual attack from her. And I knew the minute it happened. And I said, oh, I don't know what to do about this because I was still kind of new at it. So the facilitator, I pulled her aside and I said, I just got some very negative energy from this lady. And so she said, no worries. And she started waving her hands around and doing some prayers. And she said, this is going to be Archangel Michael clearing your energy. And I could feel it. I could feel it inside and outside my body. And I just fell in love with Archangel Michael right then and there. And I was so shocked that this could actually happen to me. I just thought it had to be somebody special so I started learning more about them. I just wanted to know more about them. And the more I learned, then I decided I wanted to talk to them. So I went down that trail, that journey, that road of learning how to talk to them and how to hear them. And it was a real labor of love. It was scary, a big step for me to do. But once I got more comfortable with it, it really started to flow, and it just fills me with love and happiness every time I do a reading. And then one day I decided to offer my services to God, and then that's how this book has come about. So that apparently is the task that has been chosen for me to do.
Our connection got a little distracted here. It might be the weather. I don't know. So let's see what Tiffany says. She can whack it because I really can't. Oh, there you are. Okay. Might be the weather. I don't know. The internet's been kind of crazy. So hold on, folks. We never know. Thank you, Maureen, for the birthday wishes. And let's see there's something else I was going to mention. Okay, so what normally happens if you'd like to, we usually get kind of crowded between like 8:15 and 8:30. So anybody who would like to move to the front of the line, if you'd like to support the channel, support the show in the psychic flow, you can do that with a donation. You can do a message here. What do they call those things? I forget. Tiffany will tell you. You know how you do a kind of a pay, or on Rumble you can do, my Venmo is open again, so it's Carolan-Carey. That's my Venmo. On here, super sticker. I couldn't think of the word. Super sticker. If you want to do one of those, you can do that. If you would prefer not to financially support the show, if you could hit the like button and share and subscribe, share with your friends, that would be wonderful. We'd like to get Laura's name out and all her products and about her book and her readings. So we're going to do some short readings. If you do make a donation to the show, we will take you first. It's usually $4.99. And then I will pull a card for you as well. But otherwise, I'm going to let Laura take over. I'm going to direct her to the people that we have coming in. So let's see. We will start with who we have. If it's starting to get a little crowded and you want to move up to the front of the line, you can make a donation. That's optional. It's not necessary, but optional. And my Venmo is Carolan-Carey. Okay. Account Venmo. Okay, we got it. All right. So let's start with who was first here. Ruth Saltman, who is one of our lovely show hosts.
Well, she certainly is. She's wonderful.
Yep. You could pull a card for her. That would be great. Do a little.
What I wanted to say about doing the readings tonight is really wanted to focus on Archangel Gabriel's messages. And so I'm not a lot of cards on Archangel Gabriel in most decks. I found a few. And also the Mother Mary deck. So in light of the season, I really wanted to focus on them. So I will pull a card and give a short message on. So Ruth, starting with you, asking God to surround each and every one of us with love, light, wisdom, guidance, support, with Archangel Michael protecting each and every one of us. Archangel Raphael, please help us heal. And Archangel Gabriel, please help us get the messages that we need to do our very best, to be our very best, and to offer our very best. All right, Ruth. First message for you from the Mother Mary deck. Beautiful card about celebrating the feminine. The feminine, very powerful, very creative, very nurturing, very loving, but such a strong guide. This comes across to me for you as a card of guidance and reminding you that the most powerful mother in the world, in the universe, is there at your side to help guide you as you continue to spread your light and your love and helping people in theirs. So Mother Mary is there to help with your divine feminine and your creative side as well.
Lovely. Okay, can I go on?
Sure can, sorry.
Can I go to the next one, Laura?
Yes, ma'am, you can.
Okay, thank you. Robert Myers.
All right, Robert.
He's our next one.
Okay. It's coming, Robert. Okay, Robert, trust. Your card is trust. Trusting in the process, trusting in yourself, trusting in the divine to help lead you to where you need to go. And I love this big cloak. It's just like this beautiful surrounding cloak, gathering you closer, gathering you in a hug, actually, but just reminding you that trust in God, trust in yourself, trust in the process. Because when you know it, you know that God in his infinite wisdom and love is answering your prayers right now. So have that trust, Robert. All right.
Perfect. Perfect. Thank you. That's perfect for Robert. I wanted to thank Tiffany for this lovely background of our singing angels and our confetti. It's lovely. Thank you,
It's
Tiffany,
beautiful.
for doing that. Let me see who else. Kavita.
Kavita. Oh, okay. Kavita. This card for you is from the Mother Mary deck. And it talks about entering a peaceful silence and going within, letting the world fall away and being able to focus on your divine mission. For you, this is about your divine mission and getting information on it, allowing yourself to grow, to change as you develop on your divine mission. And it's about listening and trusting the message. You have a lot of support. You have
Lovely.
a lot of support, Kavita. And so what they're saying is in that quiet space, this is where you will feel it and you will hear it. There you go.
Well, thank you very much. That's beautiful for Kavita. We have Kate is dropping a donation here. So we're going to move on to Kate next.
All right.
Thank you for your super sticker. Appreciate you, Kate.
Kate, this beautiful card from Mother Mary. I have to show you the back of these cards too, if you haven't seen them. They're just beautiful. But Kate, this card for you is
They're
about
beautiful.
grace. And it's reminding you that you're perfect. It's reminding you that you are as good as everyone else. You are as good and better as everyone else. Don't short sight yourself. Don't short yourself. You're very worthy. You are very talented. So they're saying, the angels are saying that there's a little bit going on that it's like you feel like you're trying to catch up with yourself, like something's holding you back. So please know that you are completely worthy of everything. You are filled with the same beauty, poise, and divine perfection as all of God's creations. Hope you can you see that okay? My little
Beautiful.
I hope that helps. Hope you can take that, Kate.
That was beautiful. We also have, let's see, the cards are gorgeous. What's the deck? What does the deck look like? The box look like?
This one is, can you see that okay?
That is beautiful.
And that's actually one of Doreen Virtue's last
Oh, is
deck.
it really?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh,
So
okay.
that's Mary Queen of the Angels.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a beautiful deck.
Thank you for sharing that with us. Gorgeous. Next up, we have Lee. How are you doing, Lee? Nice to have you with us tonight.
All right.
Thank
All
you for
right, Lee,
joining us.
let's see what comes up for you. Oh, boy.
Oh,
Mercy.
I forgot Kate's card. I have to pull one for her, too. Go ahead with Lee.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Lee, this is a really beautiful card, and it's called Mercy. And it's about being kind and thoughtful toward yourself and others, no matter what. But what I realize here is this angel off to the side handing a bouquet of lilies. It's one of the things that Archangel Gabriel is known for. The flower is the lily. And Archangel Gabriel being the messenger angel, but he's reminding you to have mercy on yourself, on others. because none of us are perfect, and so we need to remind ourselves that when we see things that we interpret as being maybe less than or in a negative spin, that's a perfect opportunity to send mercy, to send light, to send love. And even if it's just a thought of God bless you, whatever that thought is, of love and light and higher energy, and watch how things change for you. This goes for all of us. So have mercy, be kind, thoughtful to yourself as well as others. I hope you like
beautiful. Thank you very much. Kate, I forgot to pull a card for you as a super sticker. I said I was going to do that and I didn't. So I have a card for you. I hope that you can see it. This is for awakening. That's what it says. So I feel, and that the angel's name is Remliel. Maybe Laura can correct me if I'm wrong. This is from this old deck. Angel Blessings. I've had this since I had my store back in Jersey 100 years ago. So I thought this was a beautiful card. And there is some type of awakening emotionally for you, Kate, where you're going to stop double self-doubting and double, guessing your own decisions. You're going to stop that. You're going to realize that you're more empowered and that your decisions are valid. Your choices are valid. So I want to let you know that. Thank you so much for your contribution to the show. And thank you, Lee, for your birthday wishes, and Maureen as well. Okay, let's see where we are. Where are we? We're at Sarah. Super Space Cookie is Sarah.
Sarah.
My word.
Okay, so she's next, Sarah, or?
Yes, Sarah's next.
Okay, Sarah. Sarah, this beautiful card for you from Mother Mary is called Sobriety. And it talks about having a clear mind so that we can hear, we can focus, and we can concentrate. But what draws my attention is all of these angels and beautiful beings that are surrounding Mother Mary. And she's being surrounded by so much. There's so much going on. It's like chaos. Everybody's got their hand out. Everybody's got their hand on her. And she just stands there, remains serene, remains focused, remains grounded. So if you feel that you are being pulled in too many directions, just remind yourself, clear mind, you can focus and concentrate. So get rid of the flotsam and jetsam of the mind and of life that seems to bombard us constantly. So if you feel like you're overwhelmed, then take those steps to disengage from what's overwhelming you so that you can come back to self, so that you can be grounded, so that you can focus on what needs to happen next in order to fulfill your mission, because you are, I know you're very mission driven and focused. So you got Mother Mary helping you all the way.
Oh, beautiful. Right. She says, Sarah says, yes, definitely feel like I'm being pulled here and there. Samira, I'm going to get to you in just a moment. Thank you for your super sticker. Let me see. And Ward, I will get to you soon. And let's see. I thought I saw another message here. Ruth Saltman says, thank you for the beautiful message, Laura. Love and appreciate you. And Robert says, thank you, Laura. Great card. Yeah, I knew that. I could feel that one. I could feel that. Great. Yeah. And thank you for your birthday wishes, Kate. Okay, so let me get to Samir, who is Sam.
Hello, Sam. I just want you all to know that as I'm shuffling these, I have a couple different decks mixed in with these angel Mother Mary cards, and only Mother Mary cards are coming out, which I find kind of interesting. So Sam, let's see, what does Mother Mary want you to know? What do the angels want you to know? So you got a two for Sam. Grace for you as well, Sam. Being filled with the same beauty and poise as you. And this one, Sam, this one is more about what this young lady's actually doing, and that's studying, reading, focused on the word of whatever it is she's reading. She's focused. And so this is about you focusing, but it's about you focusing on the inner. So taking the time for yourself to step back and study your spirituality, study whatever it is that has been calling to you to do. So please fulfill that important job of learning, of studying, of having that time to yourself so you can absorb what it is you need to know. And pay attention to the signs. Signs are always there for us. And then I know it's really, really hard to see them sometimes or recognize them. It's been, life just gets loud sometimes. And so it's important to take that time to step back and be quiet and read and learn and whatever it is so that you can see the signs when they come to you. The signs are always there. So what I'm being told now for everyone listening, you are not alone. You are never alone. And if you feel that you are, if you feel that you're lost, not sure which direction to go, just take a deep breath and step back. Ask your angels to guide you and help you because they are there surrounding you like that last picture of all the angels poking and prodding and pointing and holding on to. They're there surrounding you. You can't get rid of them. They're there for you. And unfortunately, sometimes it's hard to notice that. So pay attention to the signs. Okay, Sam and everyone, please remember they're always there for you. Look up in the sky. That's a really great place to see signs from your angels if you're just not sure. That big visual is there are a lot of times you'll see them in the sky. I hope that helps.
That was beautiful. Thank you so much. Okay. I wanted to read out a couple of comments here. Let's see. Kate said, thank you, Carolan. I really appreciate that. And thank you, Laura. And she's wishing me a happy birthday. Appreciate that. We also have Ward and we have Alita Perez. So let's go with Ward.
All right. All right, Ward, let's see what, oh, there it is. 2 for you too. All right, Ward, the first card for you is Father. This is about Father. Father is a powerful figure, isn't it? Being a father, if you're being a father yourself, but also the Father God in heaven. Father God in heaven is always shining healing light upon you, on your birth father and the relationship between you and your father. So if that's something that needs healing or you need guidance with that, just know that that healing and that loving energy is always there. And they're telling you to trust in it. So that's your 2 cards. You've got this very powerful father figure, father image. So love from the Father God and making almost like a triangle of you, your father, and then the powerful and loving God energy, making this beautiful, big repetitive triangle. So you're all very strongly connected, the 2 of you, the 3 of you. I hope that helps.
Beautiful. Sarah said, beautiful cards. Thank you, Laura, so much. And let's see. Thank you, Laura and Carolan, says Samir. Thank you. Nice to see you again, Laura. Okay. Now, let's see. We are going to Alita, right? Alita.
All right, Alita. I'm waiting to see who's going to break the mold and get a card that's not the Mother Mary card, but I don't know if that's going to happen tonight. Okay, Miss Alita, hope. Oh, this is a beautiful
tonight.
card.
That's it.
This card is reminding you to
Oh, I forgot to sing your story.
have hope, to keep hope, because you have to trust that God has a wonderful solution and brilliant plans in store for you, Lita. Life is not always what we expect it to be. Life is not, it's full of surprises. And so don't get discouraged if things are not going the direction you think they need to. Many times, what we think is going to happen, just it goes in a completely different direction. So keep the hope, because you are being brilliantly guided. You are being brilliantly supported, and you have brilliant things coming to you. So just keep that hope, keep the faith and the trust. All right.
I have a comment from Ward. Says, thank you. He says, okay, nice. Thank you. I love my father and always scared to lose him. He's written a poem. Ward has written a poem for us as well that I'll read in a couple of minutes. I forgot Sam. I was trying to pull my super stickers, pull a card for them, and I keep forgetting. I'm so caught up in Laura's beautiful readings that I forget to do this. So this is for, this was for Samir, because I didn't pull a card for him. And this card says knowledge. And it is Raziel is the angel. Can you see that? That's for you, Samir. And it is knowledge. So you have a lot of knowledge. We know that. You're gaining more. You like to gather knowledge, not to kind of keeping it to your close to the vest, I would say. But there is a plan for that. I'm not sure what that is. There is a plan for you to share this knowledge with more people, and to I think it's going to be a great, very fulfilling for you. So that's all I'm going to say about that. I hope that rocks with you. Let's see.
It kind of goes in line with the cards that I got too, Carolan.
Oh, it did?
For him. I think so.
Okay, good.
About, having that's the book, the that's learning wonderful. In the book.
That's wonderful. Who did I miss? Alita, we did. I have Ward's poem here. Ward has been sharing some beautiful poetry with me, and this is a short one, so I'll read it here. I read your other one last Saturday night, this past Saturday, Ward, for the Spiritual Message Circle, so I thought I would, let me just read this. This is by Ward Vanderplas. Am I saying that correctly, Ward? Let me know. His poem begins, being perfect should look a little surprised. It is the feeling that best suits the face. It's a beauty that does not look back, that accepts its position. Being perfect is being yourself, being unique. We are all unique. Everyone is perfect. That's lovely. Thank you.
That is beautiful.
And so we got that.
Beautiful.
Let's see what else we have here. Okay, close enough. He says, thank you very much. And Lena says, thanks for the hope. Okay. So let's see. You have any messages you want to pull just generally that you'd like to share with us?
I'd love to.
Or anything you want to say?
Just a reminder that the Archangel Gabriel, as I'm sure you all know, what is the angel that announced the birth, to Mary, that she was going to give birth to Jesus. He also announced John the Baptist and Ezekiel, I believe. So his job is to give God's messages to us. And as sometimes those messages come when we are certainly not expecting it, and they may not make any sense at all. And I'm sure, can you imagine receiving a message like our mother Mary would receive, like, how in the wide world of sports is this going to happen, and why me? But can you imagine? So sometimes we get those kind of messages that are like, where in the world is this coming from, and how am I supposed to do all this? So just remember that the angels are here to provide us with love and guidance and support. And if we're open to receive those messages, they will come to you. And they may come in a manner that surprises you and makes you feel pretty overwhelmed. And they may come and just give you messages that make you feel loved and supported. Whatever it is that you are open to receiving, you will receive. So trust in the message, trust in the support, the love, the light, the guidance of God, because that is the most powerful energy in the universe and the most loving energy in the universe. I mean, that is the most powerful energy, is love. So all of that is bringing you closer and closer and closer to that love, that source of love. So don't be afraid if you're receiving, of messages that you may receive that are a little overwhelming. And always ask for guidance, always ask for support or clarification, whatever it is you need. But all of you that come here to listen to all of the hosts on this show are light workers, you're healers, and you have the amazing opportunity to help make the world a better place, because that's what you're here for. So ask for your support, ask for your guidance, and shine your light, because it is the most beautiful thing in the world, and that is love. It's just amazing. So don't give up. There's so much going on in the world right now and so much negativity. Just bounce it back like a big old ping pong ball. Biggest paddle you can find, and bounce it back with love and create that change. That's why you're here.
Well, it's beautiful.
That's why you're here.
Thank you for that. Maybe you could pull a card. That was a beautiful message, Laura. Maybe you could pull a card for Reverend Tiffany. She could use a shot in the arm. She worked so hard for us. Thank you.
She does. And she's always cheerful, and she's always positive and upbeat and beautiful and smiling. And look at this. She gets the mercy card, which says she's always kind and thoughtful towards herself and others. And that is the truth. So yes, you are kind and thoughtful to others. You're very supportive and uplifting. And so I love this card. I love this flower being handed. This beautiful lily from the Archangel Gabriel. And it's just like, oh gosh, here's a beautiful gift for you. So thank you for all that you do.
Aw, that's beautiful. And we are all, I'm sure I can speak on behalf of all the show hosts. We are very grateful to have Reverend Tiffany as our producer, because we couldn't do it without her, obviously. So we're very grateful for her. Ward has a question here. Let's see what he says. Let's see if we can answer this. What if Jesus returns, but he returns just like a normal born baby to be grown up as a normal boy and doesn't know anything about being Jesus? He has to remember it, but just by himself. She's wondering who would ever believe him? It's a good general question, I suppose.
Boy, that would be tough. But you know what? Who knows what any of us have come back to be, and who believes us. I think it starts with believing in yourself. And when you believe in yourself and you believe in your word, it makes it a lot easier for people to feel your passion and feel the intent of what you're here for. But as I said before, we all have a lot of guidance. We're not going through this world by ourselves, not in any way, shape, or form. There's never, not one single second, nanosecond, that you are alone, that any of us are alone. So there's always somebody there to teach us. There's always somebody there to show us the way. There's always somebody there to hold our hand or give us a hug, whether it's a person in the physical form or somebody in the spirit form, angels. There's always somebody there. We just have to open our eyes and our hearts to it.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing. Thanks for that question. In my philosophy, Jesus is divine, so he would not be coming back. But if he chose to do that, he chose to become a human before. If he chose to do that again, they say he's coming back, right? We've heard that all our lives, that there will be a second coming. So maybe his question, Roy's question, is valid. Like, would he know who he is? And maybe not. Maybe he doesn't need to be known. Maybe he will do his work without being known, right?
That's a very good point. Very good point.
Yeah. So I'm thinking. But thank you for that question, Ward. Don't make me think too much. It's too hard at this time of night. Thank you, but I appreciate it. Okay. Let me see. There's something else I wanted to say here. What else? Oh, my shop in Jersey was Gabriel's. That's the name of my shop.
I remember.
Yeah. I just thought of that. I'm like, oh yeah, Gabriel's.
Gabriel the messenger angel.
And I'm glad to have his yep. I'm very glad. And I was wondering, Ward says no problem, and he kind of laughs about that. He said, yeah, okay. So let me go over Laura's website again, angelsandhealinglight.com. You can reach out to her for readings or candles or anything else that she's doing. She is channeling a book, which will probably be in the future release. And so she's got her hands full. She's got a lot going on. Anything else that you want to talk about? Do you want to talk more about the candles and how that works, or anything, how your readings work? Or let me just give you a shout out about the readings. I got to tell you this. I have to let anybody who's considering a reading with Laura, this is well invested reading, because you come away from the reading with a clarity and a cleansing and an upliftment on each levels, physically, mentally, and spiritually. I cannot emphasize that enough. There's such a cleansing and healing that comes from Laura's readings that I have never encountered with anyone else. So, and it's absolutely beautiful. So I recommend that if you're looking for a really special gift for a really special person, go to Laura's website and purchase a reading with her. It's a beautiful, it would be an astounding gift. So did you want to talk about how you work, how your readings work?
How my readings work are ever evolving, but primarily what happens is the angels will tell you what it is that you need to know the most, because they know that you are coming to find something out. You need to know something. And so they come to tell you what it is that you need the very most. So perhaps you want to know, when you're going to meet your next boyfriend. And for them to say, you know what, that's not the most important. And so we're going to work on telling you what's the most important in your life at this moment. And then things unfold a little bit through the reading eventually. If that question keeps coming up again, they try eventually to get around to tell you. But the idea is that the reading is full of love. It is absolutely full of love. The energy that happens during the readings is amazing. And I have seen spontaneous healings. I've seen so many wonderful things happen with working with angels. There's just nothing like it. There's just nothing like it I've ever experienced. Sometimes they're very funny, and they're very loving, but they're very gentle and kind. And so there's never any bad news or there's never anything negative ever, but they're very uplifting. So when you have your reading, what you're left with is a sense of self, a stronger sense of self, a stronger sense of love, because you've made this connection you've opened your heart to connecting with the angels. So it's helping you to connect with your angels. And once you agree to do that, your life will change in about 30 seconds. I always tell people that once you open your heart, especially to your guardian angel, your life will change in about 30 seconds. That's all it takes. And you'll see a profound difference just that fast. And they're fun. They're fun. They're so loving. I mean, it just can make people cry sometimes. The amount of love that flows from the readings. Sometimes people just cry and they just feel so good.
It definitely has so many healing aspects to it. I can testify to that. It was a beautiful reading. Always is. So thank you for that, Laura.
Thank you.
If you are enjoying the show, please hit the like button. You don't have to subscribe if you don't want to. If you do, you can hit the notification bell, and then you'll know when we go live again. If you're watching on Rumble, if you would hit the thumbs up button, that would be much appreciated. All of the show hosts appreciate it. Helps our numbers, keeps us going here. And if you don't mind doing that, we'd really appreciate it. So we thank you so much for doing that. What else? Let me just check these comments again. Oh, Robert had a question that was I would like to know as well. Do you guardian angels have names?
You betcha. Yes, they do. And you can ask your guardian angel for its name. I have a couple, and some of them are a little difficult to pronounce, and I've got one that there's, I don't know, it's mostly consonants. I couldn't tell you how to pronounce it. So nicknames are acceptable, but they certainly do have names. And one way to find out is just ask your guardian angel, I'd love to know your name. What's the best? Yeah. I mean, we love to know the name of someone where we have a relationship, right? Hey, you doesn't work very well. So just ask, please tell me your name. I'd love to know your name, and then prepare to be open to receive it at any particular time. So you may not necessarily get it right then and there. You might get it in 10 minutes, or you might get it in a couple of days, and you may get it in a very strange way, like on a billboard, or you'll see something, you'll just like, oh, that's it. That's it. But that's part of trusting and having faith in that process.
Oh, beautiful.
It's okay if you get it wrong. That's for sure. But just having the connection with them, they are so happy when you make a connection with them. I wish you could just see and feel their energy. They are blissful. When you connect with your guardian angel, it's just amazing. They're amazingly happy and excited and gleeful.
What is their, what would you say is their primary purpose, or are they multi-purposes in having a guardian angel? I always think of them as protection.
Yeah, definitely part of it. The guardian angel actually starts to know about you before you become a being. Really, you may be a little spark, and God tells the guardian angel all about you. So your guardian angel knows about you before you come into really like an existence. So that guardian angel knows you better than you know yourself, and they know what your mission in life or your goal is. And so they're always there to help you be happy, to be safe, to have your very best life possible, and to thrive, to grow, to be your highest spiritual self. And it all comes back to the same place. But to learn and to steer you from the wrong, from going down the wrong direction. Of course, we all have free will. So if you still insist on going down the wrong direction, they'll stay with you, but they definitely try to help you avoid that. Mm-hmm. And sometimes it's just to make you laugh and make you happy. It's like having a very best friend.
That's beautiful. Thank you, Laura. We have Carol joining us tonight.
Hey, Carol.
Wonderful. We give Carol a brief reading. That would be wonderful.
I'd be happy to. So Carol, just to let you know, what I'm working with are the Mother Mary cards tonight and Archangel Gabriel in honor of Christmas. So this card's coming up a lot tonight. I think this is the third time tonight, Carol. This card for you from the Mother Mary deck is about trust and gathering those near and dear to you closer, but having trust and having faith in. It feels like this message is it feels like you're considering or making a change and you're not sure you're doing the right thing. Angels are asking you to have trust in yourself, in the message. And the outcome as well. And they're saying, pull one more card for you, Carol. Hold on a second. One more time. Oh, there we go. Okay. This card, again, from the Mother Mary deck, is about forgiveness. So it's about release. Release and trust. Letting go of those things that hurt you. Letting go of the things that are holding you back. Letting go of the doubts. So release, forgive, move on, and have trust. Sorry, it's kind of hard to see how I'm doing this when it's in my face, covering the camera. So hopefully you can see this. All right, Carol, hope that helps you. And that's
that
from
was
the
beautiful.
Mother Mary deck.
Beautiful. Let me see. I think Ward says, I feel like I connect best with spirit when I am very high energy. That would make sense. And Carol says, thank you so much. Thank you very much, she says. Ward says he suddenly reaches the point of understanding, I guess when he has high energy, and then feel them around giving him messages. That's great. That's great. Sometimes we doubt what we're getting. We have to learn how to trust what we're getting and believe, So I think that's the hardest thing, is to put that aside, put our doubts aside and go with it. Right.
That's true. And that's part of developing a relationship as well, is when you start doubting yourself. It's like talking to someone with a different language that you don't understand. And part of developing that relationship is having the trust and faith that you are listening and you're taking in what they're giving you. It's a big leap of faith.
Mm-hmm. But that's how you do. I remember starting. I don't think I ever had any doubt. Once I started connecting with the spirit world, there were sometimes I was astounded. I wouldn't say I doubted some things, like an angel or something like. I don't see them the way that you do, but I never had any doubt with the dead people. I had no doubt about that. But sometimes you get higher entities or celestial beings, on a great occasion, just occasionally, and it's kind of astounding. You're like, wow. It's sort of electrifying. It's like, like, wow, that's a different energy, and you feel it's very humbling.
Very. Sometimes I wish I could just stay in that energy field, but you can't.
I'm sure. But I think that the moments that we are there is very cleansing and very healing. So I'm grateful for the small moments that I get. And I think it's very empowering for you as a spiritual healer, as an angel intuitive. I think they're giving you more, like recharging you so you can continue and so you can go on, I would say.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say? Yeah. You have a moment to pull a card for me?
I was just going to say that, Carolan. I was going to pull a card for you.
Okay.
It's funny that you said that. And, you are so...
Must be psychic.
Must be. You're so instrumental in helping me learn to do this as well. Oh, okay. All right, let me take a look at this one. This card for you is from Mother Mary again. It's about boundaries and being clear and honest with others, setting expectations. But also what I'm seeing here, can you see this okay?
Yes.
There's a lot
Yes, I
going on
can. It's
here.
beautiful.
There's gifts
Hmm.
being given. There's music being played. There are these beautiful gifts and beautiful things all around. It's so it to me this is almost, it's almost like the scene from the manger. There's Mary holding the baby, and there's people giving gifts, and there's a musician, and there's just things all around. So the boundaries are being clear, but also receiving. Oh, it's kind of counterintuitive, but I think this is more about receiving for you, and knowing that uh, you are being given you're being given gifts that come in many forms, and you have gifts that come in many forms, but know that you are being given gifts that come in many forms. So you have gifts to come, and that they are pretty regularly given to you as well. Does that make any sense?
Hmm. Yeah, I believe so. Every time I think I don't know how to do something, or it crosses my brain and I'm like, I can't do that. There's a surge of, well, try,
Hmm.
be brave. I'm pretty brazen, bold person. Like, why am I being timid all of a sudden? It's sort of like, somebody kind of hits me like in the back of the head, like, move on. Don't be so scaredy cat. So
Yeah, I
does that
need
make sense?
that.
Yeah. Lovely.
I just love that picture.
Thank you
But what
so
I'm
much.
kind of pausing, because as I hold it up, I can see like there's something kind of in the background that keeps moving.
Hmm.
I'm sure it's the light hitting it on somewhere, but it's moving in the background as I hold it up.
Yeah.
Well, what is
Like
that?
their background, the two guys up at the top, their background is kind of moving.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
Beautiful card. Thank you very much. I want to thank Laura for being with us this evening. It's been a joy as always. And Laura, I got to tell you before you go,
Okay.
your brothers are making fun of your mother. Your mother is decorating for Christmas. Okay. And she's got these chachi kind of things going on over there, right? That everybody's like, oh no, don't pull that out. I see this like red and white. No, I'm sorry, green and white, like Afghan, like blocks. And she
Okay.
maybe made it and she's putting it over the couch. And your brothers are like, oh God, no, not that thing again. You know? And I feel like the other brother, the taller brother, has the topper to the tree, which is like 1,000 years old or something, or not very pretty. Or they're kind of like playing, what is that, fencing? Like swords, fencing kind of things with it. So they're getting in trouble, and the dog is wandering all over the packages, and everybody's yelling, don't step on the ornaments and this kind of. So I get that nice chaos feeling, and they want to give that to you to let them know that they're surrounding you this year. So
Mm,
I hope that makes sense to you.
it certainly does, and it's yeah, my first year without all my family, so that's really
Okay.
nice to know
Good.
that
Well,
the shenanigans will keep up.
yes, it absolutely, definitely. And I have a little, let me see if I can pull this up now without disconnecting myself. Here it is. Um, I'd like to wish everyone who celebrates Hanukkah, I hope they had a wonderful Hanukkah. I think this is the last day, and I hope that you enjoyed yourselves. Many blessings to all of you. And for those who celebrate Christmas, may good tidings come your way this year. Merry Christmas. We're thankful to have you in our lives today and every day. Hope you're getting to experience everything that Christmas is all about this year. So thank you so much for joining us, everyone. Thanks for the birthday wishes. And God bless you, Laura. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, making our
Thank you for
holiday so
having
special.
me. God bless you too, and everyone. Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.